And welcome to Docking Stadium. I'm Nick Perez, alongside Alex Egan, a.k.a. Schmeegan Egan, in the house tonight for an MIAA semifinal game between your Adrian Bulldogs and Alma. We're going to start with a good game today, I think, Egan.
Yeah, you know, Nick, I think it's going to be a great day today. It's going to be a pretty good contest between Alma and our Bulldogs here today. Started off for the playoffs. You know, it's a real exciting time. You know, with Alma today, Bulldogs really need to watch Marshall Argenta. He's leading the team right now in points with 38 points. Then, you know, we got following in second at 24, and then Miller in third with 23 points.
Great stats there, as Egan just pointed those out. Bulldogs, you got to watch out for those top three players. We have Doug Boyd leading the team in points with 44. Behind him, Eric Flannel, 43. And behind him is Mitch Bergen with 42. So they're all in line right there. All points and great stats on the season. We'll look for those six players, I guess, tonight to get things going. So we have a handshake here, I think.
Believe so.
Something new to me, I guess. Be fans of the handshake, I guess. It's playoffs, so fired up here.
It's good to show the respect, though.
Alma team coming 107 miles to Docking Stadium tonight for this game. Alma coming in 11-5, 4-2 in conference, and 5-2 at away. So great stats there. Adrian 10-4. Overall, 5-1 in overall conference, putting them second in MIAA, and 5-1 at home. So both these teams good at home, good at away. So Bulldogs picked that play up right there, off the face-off. Just pass from the perimeter. Looking how this Alma team's gonna be. Last time they faced each other was March 31st at Alma, and Adrian came out top 10-9. So a very close game. Looking for that tonight, especially in a playoff game.
Yeah, especially with that first matchup, with how close and tight of a game is. You know, it's gonna be even closer today, I think. Here, Nick. You know, it's playoffs, so both teams are gonna have the adrenaline going. They're gonna be pumped and ready to go.
Do they hand them out rosters, do you know?
I got one right here.
Do they have them out there at all?
I think they were like just handing them out because they're different.
Okay.
They're
all right, cool, thank you.
That
Yep.
tonight, for tonight's matchup.
Counter, next window down.
The Bulldogs.
I got one here. Need one?
Been in net every game so far. 180 minutes. Brett Farley stepping in. Pass around here. For your scouts, the goaltenders, Al. Those parents. The junior from Farmington, Michigan. Alma finally picks that ball up. Long pole steps in there. There's Jordan straight through the middle. Ear trying to find Ellis there. But the Bulldogs recover that out of bounds. There's an overthrown there. A little mishaps by both teams there with their passing. I must add right now, Egan, that there's a big crowd tonight for Alma, as his scouts brought a lot of fans with them.
Yeah, there really is. You know, with everybody being, you know, not from around here and everything, but yeah, with that
107-mile drive, it's pretty far. Adrian, you know, we have fans too.
We do.
But these Scots fans are loud, and they brought a lot here too. As Dan said earlier, we bring TV to Adrian to their TVs, so they're watching at home. I guess it's colder out right now.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, that little bit of chance of rain. It's not looking too great out right now. It's a little iffy, but that's why we're here. Bring it right to their TV. Get comfortable and watch a big playoff game.
It's a playoff game, exactly.
Exactly.
Argenta and Bennett up here on the point, I guess you can call it, as I call it in hockey, the point. They're playing.
Good reference there.
Good reference, yep. The Scots are working the perimeter around, not getting anything going yet, as we have a 30-second warning here to get the ball to the net. Argenta behind Fairley. Playing toss here. Great spinorama. And a better save by Fairley, as Miller was robbed on the doorstep. Fairley with a nice pass. Toward McGuire. McGuire drops that ball. Just picked up was Luzar. McGuire got that one right back, though, as over Bill's head.
Looked like McGuire was looking for a call there, looking around at the official on that mishap there with the play.
Not sure what happened there. There's a long pole, takes a shot over the head of Fairley. That was Saxman. That long hair, kind of built like Thor. Groves gets stripped there, but picked up by Smith. The last game, actually, Groves had his first goal of the season, so it's nice when a long pole can step in and get offense going for this team.
Well, that's exactly what they need, is everybody stepping up to the plate and making a big play, especially for big games like today.
Once we get a full change here, it's going to be a flag thrown. So we're going to have Butchie sitting now. The Bulldogs go up a man here with 9:44 in this first quarter. Hasn't been a lot of offense yet.
Been real tight for both teams right now, and it looks like Bulldogs are working right around the perimeter, just trying to find that little seam of that hole right to the net and get that quick play going. But these Scots are playing really tight D right now.
And let go was Finlay. Finlay not afraid to shoot. He's looking at his stats. He's got 25 goals on the season. Oh, and just in front was Burgeon. Bill found Burgeon in front of the net, but he just went over his stick. So Scott's picked that one up. And right out of the box was Butchie, serving his 30 seconds, and he was right on the rush there. I noticed both these teams have dropped the ball many times. Maybe they're nervous, Adrian's probably nervous. They've won the conference last 2 years. Didn't win it this year, I guess, overall standings. So they want to get that back, I think, this year.
Yeah, but with being such a dominating program that they have been, every team's going to bring them their best and a little more to the table. So, I can understand these Bulldog players being a little anxious and nervous for today's game because it really looked like they're playing pretty well. But, with a couple mishaps as well. But overall, both teams are looking like a little anxious right now, but I think they'll settle in here as the game goes on.
First goal was always the biggest one, too. Sets a tone of what the game's going to be like. So Butchie just dragging along. He finds Argenta. Argenta finds Adams. And Butchie gets that one back. Great defense there by Finlay.
Dogs are doing a really good job staying tight, pressing them back out, not letting them get into that shooting area.
Yeah, keep him out. There's a quick little fake there with Schnitzer. He had the Bulldog beat, but cut down. Bill finds a hole here, takes a shot off the post, I believe. So Adrian's first good chance of the game, they hit the post.
It's a goalie's best friend there.
He's a
there,
goalie's
Nick.
best friend. Right up top to Carapaz. And Carapaz leading this team in game-winning goals, by the way, this year's 2. That's his number. And he scores there! And a Bulldog first goal of this game at 6:43 mark. Nick Carapaz getting that first big goal like I talked about. The native of Saline, Michigan, with his 14th goal this season.
Big goal right there. You know, that was a great play by Carapaz. Nice patience up top at the key, and then, you know, he found that opening lane, stayed strong, lowered his shoulder, and came in for a quick snipe to give the Bulldogs a quick lead.
He made a quick left cut right to his right and a quick over the shoulder throw and pass. His parents. So Bulldogs up 1-0. Battle here off the face-off. So Scott's ball, as Jordan, number 3 of his Alma team, has been in the O-zone a lot. There's a long pull, likes to step in. A great move by McGuire there. Spinnerama. He finds Bill.
Another ringer off the post. There's the post again.
I want to say it was a post and a save. So kudos there. And I don't know if that was a pass or not. But Boyd to Burgeon. Burgeon buries that.
Great play.
But 33 seconds later, the Bulldogs get their second.
Burgeon with another great play. He had a nice fake. Fooled everybody, including the goalie and defender. A little fake shot. Drove it back out. Gave himself that nice shooting lane again. Right over that right shoulder.
Burgeon stepped out. Looked like he was going to shoot it. And he kind of whiffed on it. But right to Burgeon's stick. Burgeon wheeled around and then scored. 2-0 Bulldogs. And a quick 2, I must add. And Scott's trying to get back. The slash there. I call it a slash. Hockey.
Big hack right there.
But Groves gets the ball back for the Dogs. And Burgeon on that last goal adds his 29th of the season.
You know, you see this momentum shifting here with the Bulldogs. You know, slowly you can see that they're starting to take over this game right here at the offensive zone. But, you know, these Scott fans are staying true to the
They're staying
team.
positive.
Staying
I like
positive,
it.
staying strong. I love it.
I just noticed on this Bulldog bench and even on the field, they're the leading goal scorer. Eric Fennell is not playing today. Not sure if he's hurt or sick maybe. It's a huge loss for the Bulldogs.
It is, but it seems like, you know, the other guys are stepping up real right now and showing right now on the scoreboard with a 2-0 lead.
It's a time for the guys that don't get that much credit to step in and make themselves, you know, visible and say, hey, put me in, let's go. The scrum here, the 8-man scrum. The Bulldogs pop out with it.
Smith likes to slow it down right here and get the Bulldogs reset and so they can get this offensive going again.
Yeah, get right back to their spots there. Carapaz has a great fake there. He faked out 3 Scots, and he's what a great goal by Boyd there.
Even better feed there from Carapaz. What a great play.
Carapaz made that fake there, sucked 4 Scots right into him. And there's Boyd back door, hanging out.
Wide open.
No one saw him.
Great play. You know, it's a great team play right there. Instead of, you know, taking that fake opportunity to try to get a shot off, you saw Boyd back door and fed it to him, and he put her home.
So 3-0 with 4:12 in this first half. So Carapaz with 2 points now, sorry. We're also going to add Doug Boyd's 24th goal of the season. McGuire gets pushed out the ball. Great D by Schmidt. Schmidt up to Boyd. Boyd with his nifty fakes there. Falls but gets right back up.
Settles it down now, and the Bulldogs, again, setting up that offense for another quick play.
Bulldogs are settling down right now with 3:18 left. Oh, a big shot there by Finlay. I don't know if that rang the post or not. That was a heavy shot. We're getting word it did hit the post. Thank you, Dan. So Bulldogs have hit 3 posts so far early.
That could be
6-0 right now.
it could be. They're doing good, though, setting up the ball again and taking time as
Nice fake.
Finlay.
Bill finds Smith, and Smith with a little fake shot, trying to find Finlay. But Les Parents, the great
Bulldogs doing a great job setting this up again, setting up the play and driving it down low. And
Alma not getting a lot of shots so far in this first quarter. It's been a lot in their zone. It's got to be tough with a start like that. And Burgeon with a nifty goal right in front of the crease of the Parents. And Alma has taken a timeout here. The last goal, the great pass by Bill.
again, great play again. You know, just taking their time, getting that right fake. Almost biting hard on these fakes, and it's just leaving that guy right out in the slot or back door for the quick, easy goals.
The Bulldogs are doing simple things right now. They're keeping it simple around the perimeter. When they get the chance, make a fake, spinorama, and take a shot. That's all it is. You know, it's kind of like in hockey. You take a quick shot. That's all it is. In the cross, take a quick shot. You make it a rebound. So right now it's 4-0, as you can tell. Now we have 3 Bulldogs with 2. Boyd, Burgeon, and Krappas.
It's looking good. The guys are stepping up, you know, with with Fennell out, these guys are really stepping up right now, and it's good seeing these guys staying strong, you know, playing great lacrosse right now. They're really using the fakes to the advantage and everything like that, and really stepping up to the plate today.
You got to remember, Fennell's only played 9 games so far this year. Not a lot, but great numbers though. 31 goals. That's, I believe, the highest in the MIAA is 49, and he's played 16. Can you imagine if Fennell played all 16 games?
I think he would have that top spot for sure. It's kind of interesting how leading goal scorer on the team, and they have him on the sidelines right now.
I don't believe he's on the sidelines at all. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe we'll find out at half, maybe.
What's going on there? Yeah. We could.
Alma takes that timeout there, try and get things going as Byron fell there. Alma picks up and right in front of the net, a quick goal by Ellis. Quentin Ellis, a freshman from Vernon, Connecticut, teeing up for Alma, making a 4-1 game now. That timeout must have helped.
It did. Looks like it did. You know, I think they got him pumped up real quick, and they came out strong right off that face-off. They came into the offensive zone fast and quick. They had 2 guys on it, and left that guy open out front. And Ellis with the quick bury for his 13th goal of the season.
What a great time to come too, with 1:44 in the first quarter.
Taking that momentum away from the Bulldogs a little bit, and Scots are coming in strong now.
The Bulldogs lose the ball again. So the Scots are fired up now, I believe, after that, as they should be. Big hit there by Irer, sorry. Krampus to the net, and he finds Bill, and a great save by the parents. One-on-one, Bill and the parents. The parents came up big.
You gotta bury those opportunities right there, open right out in front. You gotta take those opportunities. You won't get them too often.
This Alma team doing the right things right now and trying to slow down the momentum of the Bulldogs with 55 seconds left and a 4-1 game. This is playoff lacrosse right here, Egan.
It is, Nick. It is. I love it. High intensity, high hit, big hits. You know, nobody's showing any mercy out here today. Everybody wants to win, and it's just gonna come down to who wants it more and who's gonna want to win more. And both teams right now, you know, it's kind of tough to say who we can call that on because both teams are coming out strong.
Yeah. So Bennett up top here, working things along with Foster. Bennett goes down. Argenta in the middle now. Deke Smith. Argenta finds Butchie, tries to.
Just fly him across the middle there.
Yeah.
Get a quick
That
one-timer.
was a great play there.
I believe they call it a quick stick in lacrosse for.
Sick.
Is it a quick stick for a one-timer? I think so.
I believe so.
That would make sense. I mean, it is a lacrosse stick. And, you know,
There we go.
there you go.
We're in college.
Simple
Know
logic.
something like that. So a quick whistle. Argenta's going to take this to the left of Fairley. Fairley hasn't seen a lot of action since that last goal. Actually, in the whole game, I guess. Had 2 shots, I believe, only. So goal. Let me get to him right away.
You know, Bulldogs are doing a good job right now. Time ticking down, pressing them out to the side, and
And that wraps
Looks
our
like-
first quarter there. So the up 4-1. Your goal scorers. The lone goal for Alma is Ellis. And your Bulldogs, we have Krampus, Burgeon with 2. Doug Boyd with 1.
it's a great offensive game right now, and they're playing strong. Got to keep it up.
Yeah, so far a great first quarter of this playoffs. I'm fired up.
So am I. I'm excited. I'm getting a little jumpy over here in my seat.
And we could watch the Wings, but we all know they're going to lose.
Yeah, they're blowing that series right now.
I wouldn't say they're blowing it. They got hosed. We can go with hosed from the
take
NHL
that.
as Cronwall got suspended.
For a call that he didn't even have a penalty on, and you know, there's been
The
a
problem was he didn't get a penalty on it.
Yes.
If the call would have been made during the game for charging, the NHL wouldn't even had to touch it. But because the NHL had to step in and do something because a call for charging wasn't made, the suspension was called.
It's a good point there. Actually, I did my paper today on the hockey, on fighting hockey, and how refs don't do enough for the game sometimes. They kind of sit back and don't do anything like that. If they made a call there, it would have been, easy going.
it would have.
If you would have just given him, I mean, the hit was nasty. Okay? So that charge, definitely a major.
Yeah.
And a game misconduct would not have been out of question. But a 1-game suspension in the 7th game of the first round playoffs,
Yeah.
a little weak.
Cheeky.
That's Dan's 2 cents.
Cheeky. Thank you, Dan. Stan's 2 cents of the day. It's a great topic. Speaking of topics, we should get something trending going.
Yeah.
So we want to get hashtag MIAA going.
Yeah, why don't you send us a tweet about what you think about the game so far, and
If you guys are watching, give us a shout out on Twitter. We'll bring it up. Hashtag MIAA or hashtag Bulldogs or Scots. It's a great save by Fairley.
he slows it down here so the Bulldogs can set it up and break it out of the zone and get their offensive track going. But overthrown ball.
Fairley this year, like I said, he's played 840 minutes And a save percentage of 46.3. As a Scots fan went nuts there. The ball went behind the net. In the net.
It looked like it went in from here on that short side, but fairly had that covered.
Yeah.
No problem there.
So Boyd waiting for this change. As Groves is in and Smith's back in.
Bulldogs looks like they're going back to what they do best, is slowing it down, setting it up, and then getting those simple, quick plays to the net.
Believe in this game too. You want to be simple. It's a playoff game. You don't want to do too much. Come back and bite you in the butt.
I agree completely. You gotta stick to the basics and play strong, and it should all work out.
So Boyd playing catch with Burgeon. And Shear takes a shot and a great goal. Holy jump. Are you kidding me? Matt Shear with a bouncer.
That was a great bouncer right there. Stayed patient, drove it, did the simple thing, took a nice shot, saw the opportunity low, quick bounce, went upstairs, and 5-1 Bulldogs.
The parents was kind of stunned by that shot. He thought he had it in his net, but it's a perfect spot to put that as it bounces, goes post, and then crossbar and in. So 5-1 Bulldogs now.
They're staying strong, but these Scots are sticking with them, and it's just unfortunate bounces right now.
We can go with a good bounce for a good shot, I guess we can say.
Exactly, yeah.
Lazar found Butchie. Butchie put it where Mama hides the cookies. Top Ched.
A great snipe by Butchie there.
Is this Alma team doing their best impression of the Navy lacrosse team? As I
Gotta
believe
love it.
Owens was doing a squat with his lacrosse stick. It's pretty cool.
Gotta love lacrosse.
5-2 Bulldogs.
It's great. You gotta add Butchie putting up his 10th goal of the season. That's coming in clutch right now for the playoffs.
A native of Springboro, Ohio. Great hands there. Corbel. But he overshoots Miller. So Fairley's going to start with this one behind his net. Fairley loves playing that ball. He loves coming out of his net and helping out. Finley had that one in his pocket for a while. Gives down to Burgeon. Has not paying attention with Finlay. Burgeon tried finding him, but picked off by Corbel. Little hit there by Butchie, the goal scorer. As he put Parnham on his wallet there.
And the Scots fans didn't like that.
Not at
A little
all.
upset with the call. Or no call, actually.
So Finley getting that ball back. Great passing here by the Bulldogs. As they're quick on their passes too. Making the Scots move right away in their spots.
You know, Nick, going back with our trending tweet for hashtag MIAA, for all you fans watching at home on the TV, don't be afraid to toss in a tweet for, who you think's playing really well today for our WOW Wing Player of the Game.
Wing Wednesday, as I think right now, my books right now is Burgeon. He just scored another one. Throw off the hats, ladies and gentlemen. Burgeon with his 31st of the season, now tied with Fennell in points. Watch out, Fennell. He might pass you. Goals.
Hey, but you know what? He's coming in strong right now for the team when they need it most in the playoffs. And, I think right now, just like you in my books, I think Burgeon's going to be the wing player of the game as of right now. He's playing pretty strong right now.
Being a senior, his last MIAA playoff game, you want to go honestly.
Exactly.
And so far in the first half, he's rated as 3. So Smith slowing it down now. He's getting some calls from the bench there of what play they're going to run. I'm hoping the flying V.
Little Mighty Ducks action out here on the Lacrosse field?
Maybe.
Be an interesting technique and probably an unseen and unheard of one for Lacrosse game. It'll be a first.
Yeah. Great fakes by. Wow. Are you kidding me? What a goal by Mitch Burgeon as he faked out myself, Egan, the fans, and the players all in one. And goes bottom on the parents.
That was insane. I might have to go pick up my socks. I think they flew into the stands as he just juked everybody out at this stadium. With a great goal. Add on that it's his 4th now.
Maybe we should get hashtag 27 going now, I think, maybe. 2-7.
We could, yeah.
We could. So
hashtag 27 Bulldog.
He has his 4th now of the game. I think it's 7-2 now with 9:42 in the second half. Do you bring a hat with you? Because we have 2 hats here.
Yeah, I might have to go run to the Ironton bookstore here at on campus and go buy a couple hats. I might need a couple for tonight, actually.
And also for your students out there watching, hopefully you are, go to the bookstore and return your books for some cash. We can all use it. We're all broke now. The end of the school year.
Oh, yes.
So the Scots are slowing it down. We're trying to find that perfect play here. Some nifty.
Big hit down there by Parnham.
Parnham, a bigger guy. He's from Canada also. And a big hit by the parents. He took Boyd down. Yes, you're that right. A goalie taking down Boyd as the parents is fired up after that. He wants the boys to get going here. It's great dangles by Saxman. He finds Adams. Adams finds Ellis.
Bulldogs watching patiently here as they let the Scots work it around, keeping them outside of the perimeter, doing strong again, going back to the basics. Nothing too overpowering, no press or anything like that. Just, staying patient and waiting for the opportunity to attack is good hit there.
As we have a flag thrown.
Burn with a good hit.
I don't know who gets a call there. As a ref throws 2 flags. Not sure who would. That changed everything there, folks. As Finlay had the original cross check. He kept playing the ball. Didn't know who had the ball, who had the call. And head coach of the Scots, Michael Kinney, went berserk, and they got a unsportsmanlike call from the bench.
As head coach Michael Kinney for the Scots is livid right now on the sidelines and shaking his head as, it's a debatable call and an interesting call there, but unfortunately.
So we're going to go coincidentals. I don't think I've seen this in lacrosse before.
Neither have I.
So Ellis is going to sit for Kinney, head coach. Smith getting his wheels going here, spinning that head. And they find Boyd. Boyd with a great pass. Over to Persian. This kid's hot.
That's 5 right now. He's got a hot stick.
Hold the phone. As
Great.
he wound up there, and there was nobody stopping him there. It was a great pass by Boyd.
Great play again. Bulldogs being patient and then doing the quick, simple plays. Nice moves. Quick passes around. Found Bergen in front, and I think I saw a little fire on the end of that ball.
Probably. So the senior from Farmington Hills stepping up big. This Bulldog team. So picked up by Jordan. This is still coincidental still. And the score 8-2 with 7:10 left in the second quarter. There's a flag thrown. Looks like it's going to be on Adrian. Didn't see it from my view. Egan, did you see it?
Yeah, I did. Parna was, just trying to stay tight on the right there. Was giving him a couple hacks, and stick ended up getting caught between the legs, and there's a flag.
And there's 2 flags thrown now.
Did not see what the second one was for.
No, I don't know what was happening there. Guess we'll find out in a bit. Oh, it's a big block. By Parnham. That's got to hurt. That ball is heavy.
That is
And that
heavy.
shot looked heavy too.
These guys know how to shoot the ball, and taking one of those to the shins, that'll be a nice dinger.
So now we know what the call is going to be, as Kinney is furious right now. As Morrison and Hamilton, the coaches of Adrian, are keeping their cool. Not sure what these calls are going to be. So Adrian gets 2 calls here. As Alma look furious, not sure why. Because now we have Groves and Parnham sitting. Groves for a slash and Parnham for a trip. So now they go down 2 men with 6:20. This would be a best time right now for the Scots team to try and get something going. They're down by 6.
And I'm still a little confused as to why Kinney was so furious with that call.
Couldn't tell you there, Schmeegen.
Scott's staying patient right now.
They're not working. They should be getting some shots going. When you're on a 6-on-4, you want to get shots right away. So over the net goes Foster.
And Scots go back to work here, working around the perimeter, looking for that open lane for the quick shot here.
The Bulldogs can kill this off. That would be huge. And off the bucket of Finley, it's Bennett. Teed that one up.
Way to use your head, kid. Way to use your head.
Let the kids play. Holy, that's got to hurt. As Ellis drops that, Byron there, possibly pick it up. If he does, Byron falls. But Finley there to help him out. So the Bulldogs killed that penalty off.
And might I add, only allowed Scots to get 2 shots off, and
I guess 3 off a bucket, but who's counting?
exactly.
So Carapaz slows it down now. Great move there. Faked Adams out and a woo. All right, I don't have another hat anymore. We need 2 hats. Dan, can I have your other hat?
That's
Mitch Bergen. Hashtag that now, people. Let's get that going. Get your tweets going. Let's get down with 6. A great pass by Carapaz. The score now 9-2. 4:42 left in this game.
just blowing me away right now. Bergen's just stepping up to the plate, big for the Bulldogs right now here at Docking Stadium, and he's just lighting the lamp left and right. I'm surprised there hasn't been a hole in that net yet from all these rockets he's been throwing. Hold the phone. He's got a cannon.
That's right, Cotton. So full control right now by the Bulldogs. They're still going to have to play. Don't count the Scots team out. As their record is better overall than Adrian's.
I think just coming out a little stronger, getting that extra step. Just playing a little stronger right now. They seem a lot more
Poised, I think. They're, like I said, doing the simple things right. As you can tell by that score. It was intercepted and was Corbell. The long pole is taking that one down. And Smith buries Corbell. And he's down. Hopefully he's okay. Smith with a big back check there. As he gets up, glad to see he's okay. He took a shot there from Smith. And Smith also hit Groves, his own teammate. Corbell, a trooper there with a long pole, getting down there trying to get some going for the boys in black, but
I love it. Playing strong, you know. And good to see that he got up and he's doing just all right.
I talk about the uniforms. Alma has great uniforms also.
They're filthy.
With the black on black. The gloves. The jerseys look great.
It's awesome. You know, and Dan was telling us as well, the A on their helmet's like a chameleon print, so it flashes
Yep.
a darker color, which is actually pretty cool with these matte helmets right now.
It's very unique. All the fans want a shot, but they're just working the perimeter.
Waiting for that open opportunity.
As they get a shot, but Fairley saying no. A great pass over to Finlay. I noticed that actually that last play when I believe it was on the PK that Finlay had a long pole and Groves had the short pole.
Did he really?
Crazy, isn't it?
That's interesting. Didn't know you were allowed to switch poles like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So McGuire waiting for his players to get set up here as Carapaz takes this one. Opening up for Smith. As Carapaz buries his head and tries flying through Foster.
Scott's defense are saying no right now.
A quick shot by Carapaz, but a better save by the parents. The parents needed that, I think. Need that save, get the ball feeling. You know, he hasn't felt the ball in a while since, unfortunately, they've been going by him, but that's got to be a I believe.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be huge.
Big confidence booster right there. Made a strong save, saw that ball the whole way, and put it right in the basket and gave it to Alma.
Alma getting that ball back and taking the timeout with 1:52. They're thinking getting a couple going here. Great first half been played so far. But there's still a minute 52 left. Anything's possible. But it's been all Bulldogs so far. And this is why they've been MIAA champion the last 2 years.
Strong athletes, But both sides, they're staying strong athletes. And, with a minute 52 left, a lot can happen because these guys can get that ball down the field quick and set up. And like we've seen so far, they've just done, quick little trick plays that get them quick goals. And, that's the game changer right there.
I noticed Alma, too. They've been passing around the perimeter like the Bulldogs have, but they haven't taken that extra jolt to go to the net.
I think that timeout is what was needed right there, and I think that's what's going to give them right here is that little extra jolt and maybe try to come biting at the Bulldogs.
Maybe King telling his players just to drive the net right now. Be their best option with so little time left in this first half.
Probably trying to tell them to cut down the lead as much as they can going into the half and have a little bit of more confidence going into the second half here.
I'd probably tell them to calm down, too. The rush. The whole second half left. Just calm down. Do a little play to get fired up.
Exactly. Just relax, stay calm, play like how you know how to play because, it showed on the stats and the records this year.
And off the post goes Schnitzer.
That's another ringer there. It
Quick.
seems to be all down at this end, too. That's 4 posts on one end today.
It's the wind.
It is.
A dog barking, too, in the back makes it worse.
A little downwind action we got going on here.
So Jordan pole, not afraid to get in the O-zone. A nice move there. I see Finlay's back with that long pole again.
I wonder what the meaning of that is.
Not sure. .48 seconds left. Nice save by Fairley.
These guys pick up the ball and scrum out front. And
Ellis behind the net. Just got to give it up to Bryce, though. Byron. Sorry, not Bryce. Byron. Long pass to Smith as he hits mid. 20 seconds. He might just get a quick shot. Maybe find 2-7 on the back door.
That, or just take their time and set it up and run this clock down and go to the locker room. They've got a comfortable lead right now.
I'd say so. As Bill. So there's your first half. Bulldog fans. The Bulldogs up 9-2 at this half. A lot of great plays by both teams, but Bulldogs doing a little more extra, and also the help of Mitch Burgeon with 6 so far.
They're just playing strong and confident. And don't forget, fans, go on Twitter.
Tweet at us.
Yeah, tweet at us. Hashtag MIAA.
They're not doing it. It makes me cry.
Dan's crying right now. You don't want that. when Dan gets moody, it's not a good day. So make Dan happy, put a smile on his face, and give us a tweet.
Break time.
As we'll be back in 10 minutes for your MIAA playoff game between Bulldogs and the Scots. And welcome back live from Docking Stadium here in Adrian College in Lenawee County in the state of Michigan as our Bulldogs are facing off against Alma Scots, who drove 107 miles to this great town for some MIAA lacrosse playoffs. I'm Nick Perez alongside Ian Egan. Alex Egan alongside Nick Perez. As that first half wrapped up, the Bulldogs were all over the Scots. Scots fighting back, though, trying to get things going. As the first half ended 9-2. And Bergen with 6 goals. Doug Boyd popping one in. Shear and Karopis. So it's been overall good game by both teams, I think. Alma has a lot more in them. And we'll probably find out right now what they have made for this playoff game.
Do or die time right now, Nick.
Do or die.
And at the beginning of the game, though, both teams came out strong. And it was actually really tight at first. And as we were talking about in the first half, there wasn't many shots. There was a lot of mishaps and drop balls and turnovers. And, then Bulldogs came in about halfway through and then started dominating. So I think we'll see an interesting second half here, Nick, after taking the 10-minute break. I think Alma, relaxed, calmed down, recovered, and I think they're going to come back out here strong. I think we'll see a very, very tight second half here.
Great words by Schmiegen. As he talked about earlier in the beginning of the game, watch out for Argenta, Ellis, and Miller. As Ellis already popped a goal in already. As he had the first one for the Scots. Little dangle there by Corbell. Glad he's back on the field since he got injured in the first half. But he's tough. It's playoff lacrosse, so you got to stick it in.
You're right there, Nick. You got to stay strong and, come back out for the boys.
As some of our hockey teammates say, FERDA. It's FERDA boys.
FTB.
FTB. Maybe get that hashtag going. You guys not hashtagged us at all. It's a little sad. Dan is really sad right now. And Dan is not 12 either, by the way. It sounds like he's 12, but he's not.
Twice that, Nick.
I'm not good with math. Egan?
14.
I thought it was...
Nope.
Oh, okay.
14. Okay, there we go. So the Bulldogs back in the Scott zone. Doing what they've done all game. Using perimeter. Probably with a simple little play here. Karopis was doing the twinkle toes there. You notice that?
Staying nice and loose. Staying quick, Bulldogs are doing what they do best right now. Looking good, setting it up as Smith looks like he's doing a little play calling as he's settling the ball down. And Bergen up top, I think they might be looking for him to bury another one as he creeps down behind. Just waiting for it.
Was Bergen your wing Wednesday for the first half?
First half, I would have to say, yeah. Bergen was my, wow wing player of the game for the first half.
Great moves by Bill and off the dome. The Parents takes out one for the boys there. As Bill let that one go off his head. But even better, it stays out of the net.
I give props to these lacrosse players here, No fear, staying strong, taking hard whacks with aluminum sticks, taking very hard lacrosse balls at high speeds to the dome, shin, body, It's a very physically demanding sport out here.
What a great move there by Schmidt as he put it through a Scott's legs like in hockey. He dangled him. I guess we can call that.
So we're going to go follow the hockey rules and go dangle, snipe, and celly? Is that what we're
Dangle,
waiting for
snipe,
now?
and celly. I believe we're going to do that too. As they're wearing tank tops and Tonka trucks. No words for Dan yet, as he was going to. Finlay to Virgin. Over to Smith. Smith drops it. But it gets pushed from behind. There's a little dirty play there by Adams. He kicked Smith when he was down.
Little anger out here.
Little anger. I mean, they are down by 7. Expect to see that.
Some rage going, you know. Get a little more aggressive and stronger. And
I know I've seen our Bulldogs do it before too, so it just, you know, it's gotta be frustrating down by 7, of course. But maybe use that energy to try and get something going.
yeah, we can relate that to hockey here, Nick. You know, both being hockey players. You know, always going down in a game, big game. You always use that as a little bit of fury and rage. And
Yeah, I mean, I usually just score goals, but that's just me. So Alma getting possession now in the dog zone. As maybe a slash here.
heavy hacks by Schmidt.
Schmidt gets maybe called for 2 as he hacked Adams. I think Alma has seen most of the power plays this game. It's the right time for them to get one going right now. 10:41 in this third quarter.
I agree 100%, Nick. You know, now's the time to shine for them and really step up. Man down for the Bulldogs. Got to stay strong and, you know, press through, and I think we'll see a little something special from the Scots here at this power play.
It's true. It's the whistle not blown yet. As Butchie has the ball to the left. Fairly. The whistle blows here. So the Scots on the power play.
Fans right behind him cheering him on strong right here.
They have not stopped either, too. This whole game. Great fan base as they drove 107 miles to this small town of Adrian. The drop ball and a great dangle there by Finlay.
Wheels it all the way down and feeds it across.
As Bill gets it.
Looks like they're just looking to kill off the clock now. Get their extra man back, and
I think some of these Bulldogs trot for the hockey team next year. They're showing their hands off.
dirty dangles.
Dirty dangles for sure. Filthy mitts.
Silky.
Silky mitts. Nah, dirty mitts better.
You like dirty mitts?
Dirty mitts and good gear wear.
Oh, beautiful gear wear.
Good gear wear. So Burgeon here. And Boyd. Boyd to the side, gets pushed.
Cross check from
And
behind.
Bill gets hit. That was a hockey hit kind of thing.
By ear. And he
And he goes down and scores. So what a great play.
looks like we got a little canoeing going on the Alma sidelines here.
So Austin Ear, the sophomore from Indiana, with that goal. Like I said, he made a great play on Bill. Runs all the way down and snipes. Barely. The 9-3 game. Still some room, still some work to do. But it's the long games.
It is.
A great kick there. Byron. And Burgeon is down.
That's not good.
I did not see what happened there. Maybe a slash, I think.
Slash right to the knee.
This game's getting pretty dirty. I think Groves is going to sit now. So a very scary sight for this Bulldog team. As Mitch Burgeon is down, hopefully he will be okay to finish this game. I mean, he's done enough so far.
And it looks like we got another
So you've had 3.
misconduct by Kinney.
It was either Kinney or it was Jordan, number 3. So wait for the ref, as I just heard a fan say this ref needs a day job.
Interesting chirp by the fan.
So Groves maybe getting 2, and Bill sitting for Groves.
A good sight to see is Bergen walking off the field.
I thought for sure that the Scots got called. So 2-7 back on his feet. As he walks towards the sideline.
Let's hope he's all right. That's a big thing going on, you know, putting up 6 points here for the Bulldogs in the first half.
It'd be a huge loss for them. But like we said earlier, this team they're a team. They're not, two-man team. They do it all together, and it's shown so far.
Yes, it has. Schmidt made a nice defensive play there, getting a stick in the way.
I'm not sure about that play, what that call was. And Schmidt got slashed, but the ball goes back to the Scots. And a big goal by Argenta. Caught in his 29th of the season. So now the deficit is 5.
Those 2 penalties really hurt the Bulldogs right there, and Alma definitely capitalized on those plays right there.
And that was almost first power play goal, too. After they've had all those extra men, they haven't scored yet, and they finally do. Time to come now. So 9-4, with 8:19 left in the third quarter.
You know, big game changer right now. Scott's got the momentum, playing strong. I think it'll be interesting here with the Bulldogs. You know, you got the Scots fans really yelling, really cheering them on.
As Bill is still sitting, so the Dogs still down a man.
Big hacks by Byrne. Excuse me, Byron.
This game's getting chippy. And so far it's gone the Scots' way. And this is playoff lacrosse for you, fans.
It is. I'm getting a little anxious over here on the edge of my seat as this game is getting, like you said, Nick, real chippy. Starting to get dirty. It's favoring the Scots right now. Interesting to see how it plays out.
Great interception by Groves. Groves going to slow it down his own net. Or his own zone. I believe the Dogs are back to even strength now.
It looks like it is, Nick, and
Smith going to slow it down. He's going to hand off to Boyd there. Boyd just going to creep in.
interesting. Interesting to see a going real slow approach.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
It is indeed, John. They start to pick it up now.
They're just playing catch on the perimeter now. Around the world they go. Another post on the same side of the field. Finlay this time.
The parents, looks like he's talking to the post maybe, saying thank you. Thank you to the Lax Gods.
Yes.
There's another ringer that came in his favor.
So So the Bulldogs looking for this little play here, as they have been. As Waldrop's back on the field now, I haven't seen him in a little bit.
It's good to see that they're getting a cycle in with the whole team. Like your team.
And a great goal there.
By Findlay.
Adam Finlay with his 26th of the season now. So now 10 Bulldogs try and recap that energy from the Scots.
I think it's going to creep up and happen. You know, Findlay with a great play there. Nice patience. Used that Alma defender as almost a screen. Snuck it right around and went on that right side again of LaParent's.
And just take the shot. Simple shot.
Throw things at the net, you never know what'll happen.
Yep. So third flag thrown on the Bulldogs. Number 36. Dement is down, but he's all right. Looks like
Schmidt's going back to the box.
Schmidt back in the box. Just working the perimeter now at the Scots with 5:32 left in this third quarter. And a quick shot there by Butchie. Number 4 with his second of the game. As Alma now is doing another workout celebration. As Rimbo of the Scots just bench pressed about 400 pounds. If you couldn't see on videotape, there it was.
They weren't even on the field when the goal was.
More 2 cents by Dan the Man.
I don't make change, man.
So 10-5 now. Bulldogs up by 5 with 5:20 left. As Schmidt tried hitting Saxman. Saxman, get off me. As a big hit there by Carapaz as he hit Bell. Or sorry, Boyd. Was it Carapaz? I think it was Carapaz, yeah, who hit.
Yeah, it was.
So he finished the check there. And for the Bulldogs, we have 2-7 back on the field. It's a good thing to see if you're a Bulldog fan.
I agree. Great sight to see, you know. Bergen going down and he's back on the field. It's good to see that he's staying strong for his team. Staying strong for the boys, playing for the boys, with the boys.
So it looks like both teams getting called. So ref is getting a lot of harassment on the field.
Refs are people too, Nick. That's what the fans got to remember. Is refs are people too. Just out there doing their job.
So Saxman is going to sit. And I believe Groves maybe?
Yes, it is.
I'm not sure what the calls were on Sportsmanlike, I think. I'm not sure why Saxman is in the box because he got hit.
A lot of confusion going on right now, and I can see the frustration from it and because of it.
Nobody knows, but it's provocative.
It indeed is, Nick.
A simple walk in here by Schnitzer, and he just goes wide. And picked up, though, was his team. And a big hit there was Schmidt. Try to finishing his check on number 4, Butchie. This game is really physical. It's really picked up, the hitting at least.
A lot of fun to watch. It really is.
The shot goes wide. Over the head of Fairley. Scott's ball now. So fake there. Off the post with Sajat.
Nice elbow save.
On top of his crease there was Fairley. Playing a great game so far, too.
He's looking strong, staying tough. You know, that save right there showed it. Bulldogs slow it down and set it up now here. Looking good. You know, Nick, I've been meaning to ask, too, you know, in relation with how tense and stressful this game is right now on both sides. How's the exams going this week? You know, we got final exams weeks here at Adrian. How are they going for you?
Not as tough as this game right now, I'll tell you that. But they've, that's about it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
I got one more left, and that's it. And Burgeon, a great move. And Bill picks it up. Yeah, finals have been like catching a frisbee in the face and you're not looking.
Sounds painful right there.
Yeah,
Nick.
it's gone right in the jibs too.
Ugh. Little chin music?
Jib music. Call it jib music.
Jib music. So that's a new one. I'm going to have to use that.
If you viewers aren't following what jibs are teeth. And I lost 3 jibs in hockey.
Right there with you. I lost 2. But 2 big chompers right in front.
A big block there by the Scots. As Corbell falls and Kravitz falls over him. He's going to get called, I think, now for it. Kravitz is going to get the call, but Corbell fell.
Interesting. We'll have to wait and see to the next whistle.
Big glove save by Fairley. Not a hockey glove save, but he used his hand to block that. So like I said, Kravitz is going to sit now. So once again, the Scots with the extra man. Egan, how's your finals been?
You know, they've been going pretty well, Nick. You know, I've only had 2 so far, but I got my 2 big ones tomorrow. You know, a little nervous, a little shaky over here in the booth. You know, this game's relaxing me right now, even though it's intense to watch.
Yep.
Real exciting. You know.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd say I took frisbee to the jibs for my finals, but you know, it's definitely a little bit of a rattler for sure.
Jibs aren't a fun thing, man. When they get hit.
Real sensitive area.
Yep. They're working the perimeter now. The Scots. They're on the power play. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. If it's a power play, I don't know what it is. And a shot there.
That's a ringer.
By Argenta. And ringer dinger. Once again.
Hard ting, and that's what, 5 now we got today? 5 or 6?
5, more than that. We're on 7, maybe 8.
That could be turned into 7 or 8 goals.
Changes everything.
It really does.
And a little easy save there for Fairley. Argenta didn't get all that one. But the Scots picked this one back up.
A minute left. What do you think they're going to do here, Nick? Third quarter. We got another quarter to play, but down by 5. What do you think they're going to do here?
Honestly, they might just try and go to the net. Maybe get a shot at least. Try and get 1 shot before the quarter ends, which they should.
I agree completely, but these Bulldogs are doing well right now, keeping them out the perimeter from preventing that shot.
Bulldogs are great in their D zone. And just over the net was a shot by Bell. The Bulldogs get possession now with 20 seconds left. Let's see what they do now with the ball.
I think they'll go for a quick press.
They're getting wheels going here. Turning and burning are the Bulldogs. As Alma faked me out with that 2-1, that 1-2 count. So great save by the parents to end that third quarter. Bulldogs up 10-5. 1 quarter left. MIAA playoffs right now. Bells are going in the stands. What do you think so far, Egan?
I think it's a great game so far. A lot of stuff we've said. Both teams are going strong. A lot of mishaps. Looks like there might be a little bit of nerves, but both teams relaxed. They're calmed down. They've really set into their game right now. You can see they're starting to play, like how they know how to play and how they've played all year and why they got chose to play for these two teams. And and it's great to see the fans out here. Great night for some Bulldog playoff lacrosse. Scots fans definitely aren't deterred at all from the scoreboard.
They have had a lot of Monster Energy drinks on the way here.
I believe Alma's lacrosse program has sponsored the fans today with some Red Bull.
I believe it's Monster, as it just
Monster,
stated.
you think Monster?
Monster.
You think?
Red Bull's a little pricey for us D3 programs. So a little update here from the
This
Wings
is a
game.
Rockstar sponsored event. We couldn't even get Monster.
Dan the man knows all and knows best. So proved Nick and I both wrong. Alma fans are sponsored by Rockstar this evening.
That's why he is the man. A little update for you guys, for you hockey fans. The Wings are tied with Tampa Bay right now at the end of the first. I'm shocked.
Right there with you, Nick. Being a hometown Michigander, diehard Wings.
I'm actually a Wings fan too, so I want them to win, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. It's tough to say. They made a good statement with game 1, and then they slowly collapsed a little bit. It's been an uphill battle.
Peter Mrazek has 2 shutout wins in this series alone.
Wow.
So I don't want to hear it.
Well, for right now, we have Lacrosse right now. So let's get back to that, folks. There's a quick pace here. The Bulldogs throw that one out of bounds. Scott's ball.
Nick, I really love watching these games under the lights. It's a great thing to see. It'd be a great experience, I think.
Yep. So a quick rush here. Doug Boyd moves it in. I believe the Bulldogs got the ball there and a great goal by Doug Boyd as he sallies to the fans. And Boyd with his second of the game.
Good to see some contribution here with different guys putting that ball in the back.
And also his 25th of the season now. So 11-5 with 14:25 left in this fourth and final quarter. That was a quick goal too, by the way, I must add there. 35 seconds in.
Just like I said,
It's all about quick starts.
Really is. Quick starts, and this game has a lot of quick plays and a lot of quick turnovers that turn into great chances, and Dougie Boyd capitalized right there.
The Scots fall. That was Dement who fell, and there's a pileup here on Route 66, and the ball comes out to Ellis.
Nick, I'll have to ask you, with my player being Bergen for the wing player of the game for the first half, who are you thinking so far for the second half?
2-3. Doug Boyd. Or Fairley. I like goalie. That's why.
Yeah. Strong goaltending by Fairley.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with that. Boyd's a good contender as well.
Great move there. as will be a call on the Scots, but that move there by Finlay, he's had a few of those tonight, and Dan the man fell out of his chair as he's watching Finlay do that. He deked out 2 Scots. That was incredible, and then gets the call for the Scots. He hits him.
It was a great play there by Finlay. Some dirty mitts showing right there, like we were saying. These lax players saying good, you know. Got the silky mitts going.
Good gear wear.
Oh, yeah. Great gear wear.
Yeah, I said good gear wear.
Good.
It's
Why
not
good?
Great. It's just good.
Good.
Good gear wear. So the Bulldogs are now up a man. It's the first time in a while, I believe, actually.
That's the first quarter, I believe.
I think you're right there, Schmiegen. And make it 7 for 2-7 as he went absolute. It wasn't cheddar. This was pepper jack. That was spicy.
Oh yeah,
that was spicy right there.
Had a little heat on it. It was
so Bergen now not good at math, but that's a lot of goals so far this year.
That's
he passes.
Dude, that's 35.
35 goals for 2-7 and now 7 on the night. 12-5 Bulldogs.
Now, it's another great play there by the Bulldogs as Bergen just unleashing on the Scots goaltender.
And that was, I think the phones are still on hold still because that was a cannon. So Boyd and Bill behind the net playing some good old catch. I love how Smith always gets that ball and always calms it down.
It's great composure he shows right there. You know,
great mitts.
Dirty mitts, not great mitts. We gotta go with dirty mitts.
So Boyd and Smith now playing a little toss around. Smith was playing yo-yo in his pocket. No one's going after him.
Very interesting to see what these Scots defensemen are doing. Just letting them sit out there.
Smith's confident with that ball in his pocket. It's pretty miraculous to watch.
No, he's got that quick feet. He's showcasing right there with a couple of quick side steps. You know, the Scots defenseman stayed pretty close. You know, stayed at home and kept him out. That
shoulder dip too, immediately fakes him out. He still has the ball still. He tries passing over. And wheels from Bergen here. Or not Bergen, Boyd. Boyd getting back. And a great pass. Hockey pass there was Boyd as he found Bill. Watch out, Bill. He almost got hit there. Great move by Karapis. It just goes wide of the net. There's going to be a flag thrown now on Saxman. Unnecessary roughness. As the Alma team are saying it's a contact sport, which it is.
It really is, yeah. It's been showing a lot tonight, Nick. It really has.
And you know what? I hate to be one-sided here, but the Bulldogs have had a lot of calls tonight. Alma has not. You know, I'm not that kind of guy, but some things have to give once in a while. Instead of being a one-sided game, you know, the scoreboard says different.
I agree.
Maybe some of the Scots fans who wants to come to the game, come broadcast the game. You guys should tweet at us, hashtag Scots fans. Be a good tweet, actually.
There you go.
Trending.
Get some good action out of those tweets.
Smith. Fake pass there. Oh, Bergen there.
Nice little scoop.
Silky. That was silky. As Bergen finding Boyd, but Boyd going wide. And the Scots win that race to the ball. So they're going to start here in their own zone with 10 minutes exactly left and the score being 12-5.
You know, Nick, did you hear about that baseball game today out in Baltimore?
Yeah, we have more fans here right now than they did at their own game. Baltimore Orioles versus the Chicago White Sox. Pretty crazy. No fans at all.
Interesting. Seeing the picture, literally, it was empty.
As Smith winds up, he unloaded there as he held that behind his head for a couple seconds, and he knew where he was going, and he picked that top corner. So Smith now getting on the old score sheet with a goal. He's played a great game so far.
He really has, and it's finally showcased by putting one in the back of the net. You know, these Bulldogs have really, really taken over here in this last, say, about 5 minutes of the game. You know.
As it's now 13-5 with 9:31 left in this fourth and final quarter. As they're getting chased from McGuire. I haven't seen a lot of McGuire so far this game since the first half.
I think we'll see something here, maybe, Nick.
He's out there in his gold cleats, rocking them very well, I might add, too.
Very nice color choice.
Good gear wear.
Good gear wear. I agree.
So Krampus is going to wind up here for a little fake and bake. There's another call now on Alma. The fans not happy. Kind of a weak call, I must say. Didn't see a problem with that at all.
I agree. You know, like they were saying, it's a contact sport, and
it was a hold now.
Interesting.
That Sajat is getting called now.
It's a debatable call there, Nick.
Bulldogs going a man up now with 8:46 now. The wind's picking up here now, and Adrian's getting a little chilly.
A little nippy up here.
You might have heard that at home. His fans are not very happy.
If there's a campus safety officer watching the stream, we need someone to come unlock the visitor's gate. Got locked up again. I don't know why. Just there you go. Come here.
Thank you for that one, Dan and Alma fan.
Alma fan sounding really heated right now.
I don't even think we need to broadcast this with us in the booth, but they can take over if they want to from their seats. They're that loud.
We could. Go to Dan. See if we can get an extra mic down there for the fans here.
So a timeout being called now by the Scots.
I'd say it's a smart call. You know, every time they've taken a timeout today in tonight's game, they've actually come out real positive with it. So I think it's a smart call here, and we'll have to wait and see what happens.
There's still a lot of time left. With 7:50, 13-5, anything's possible in this sport. Never count anybody out.
I agree. You know, quick turnovers, quick plays, and you can see it's a high-scoring game. So, like you said, anything could happen. Could take weird bounces, big turnovers, big plays. Could really capitalize on those opportunities.
This is very true. If you guys are watching the game right now, probably on Facebook, there's an extra tab. Go on there. Type in Adrian College Television. Go to the page. You'll see a thumb icon. Click that and give us a like. Or follow us on Twitter at Adrian College Television. It would be much... You'd probably enjoy that. As I look down to my left, we have a goalie change now for the Scots. as Mueller is going to get his first looks now at the game. Interesting move there by head coach Michael Keeney.
I agree, Nick. I must add that, it was unexpected there for the timeout. I thought it would just be like a relaxer and a recovery timeout, get them out there and get their nerves calmed down, get them back into the game. But interesting call by Kenny to take out LeParents and put in Mueller.
Looking for a change, maybe. That might help him. You never know. Taking chances, down 13-5. Something has to change. So Finley getting a little cross check there by Williams.
Scots fans just said, be aggressive out here.
As I've just been informed now, I got a text message from an old Bulldog, Matty Dugan, saying it is not a power play, it's a man up. So Egan, now we know.
It's a man up.
It's a man up. Thanks, Matty.
Always good to see some old Bulldog supporting via ACTV. It makes me feel good.
It feels good, but there's no tweet still. I don't know. Dan's still shaking his boots as tears are running down his face. So fast rush here by the Scots. I believe that was the first time the Scots got in the zone and take a quick shot. Just goes wide though.
Scots are slowing it down now, and as Bennett's trying to rush something towards the net and takes it back and relaxes now.
And a quick shot, but a better save by Fairley. As Bennett wound up there, and he gets ball back here. So easy save there. So Cada didn't get all of it.
The Bulldogs now rush it back into the offensive zone and look to set it up. And
off the post was Bergen.
Nice little fake there, had the goalie bit, but
yes,
Mueller reset quick, and Bergen just put it a little high and right off the crossbar.
Wonder how Mueller feels. That was his first shot he's seen in the game. Lucky that post was there.
It's another post for the game.
That's the first side on the left side, actually, that we've had a post.
Quick shout out to Rob Trevino for getting the safety officers on the gate. Appreciate it.
All right, Dan, I think you're out of words now, I believe, today. Totally kidding, Dan.
My phone died. I couldn't call him.
You say you couldn't call him? You should invest in a charger. They're called, I believe. I know you're like a tech guy genius, so.
Hey, but you got to remember, he's 12, twice the age of that, so.
It's true.
Give him a little bit of a slack here.
Great save there by Fairley as he robs Adams on the doorstep. So McGuire over to Smith. Another flag thrown on the Scots.
Yeah, we wait the call here.
Fans not happy. On the Alma side. Didn't see the call was there. Egan, did you see it?
Yeah, looks like Corbell, I believe, is going for slashing, and we now have a man up for the Bulldogs.
Hey, we got it right. Man up. So, man up for the Bulldogs. It's been informed also the championship game of the MIAA will be Saturday at 4. Not sure where it's going to be at, though. as Carapaz with his second of the game. He gets past Mueller.
That game will be at LB. They're number 1 in the league right now. It's the MIAA rules.
Dan, we've talked about this already. You're over.
Sorry.
Just kidding, Dan. Love you.
It's mutual.
It's mutual. There we go. It's complicated. So now is a 14-5 game with 3:44 left in this game.
Quick whistle here as Scott's get the ball back and Corbell looks to run it down and set something up.
And Schmidt was hammering on Corbell. And a goal there.
By Ear again.
Austin Ear, the second of the game now.
He's got some good eyes out there. You know, that's his second goal, and you know both of them have been outside of 10 yards.
They've been dingers for sure. Hard shots, low, beating fairly.
There's only so much you can do right there. Looking at hockey, you got the pads here, a little bit of extra space to block it. He's only got his leg, and that. So there's only so much he can do. It's a good goal, I'd have to say.
So 14-6 game with 3:25 left. So Boyd now again with the ball. I don't think Boyd has left the field yet today.
It's good. It's an interesting call, but at the same time, he's been playing well and he's been really showing that he deserves to stay out there. So
endurance. I don't know what it means. I've heard about it though. Someone said I should probably try it. I might try it.
Might be a good idea to
get some of that.
Give it a whirl.
McGuire faking to his left. He finds Burgeon.
Starting to come down now.
And it's raining now in Docking Stadium. Great time to end this game, too. My laptop is not getting wet.
Well, interesting. Didn't expect the rain. I saw the clouds earlier. I was a little skeptical, and it's kind of interesting that it came so late.
Yep.
For how close it was, but it's gonna be a little interesting now watching the game. Being on the turf, a little wet. Might see a little slipping.
Good news is only 2 minutes left, so that'll go back quickly.
Exactly.
So Boyd now up top. Just going for a little Sunday stroll here. See a great move there as he turned the Jets on past Williams, but he loses it. And a great teammate there was Finlay. And Smith drops it.
Looked like he went for a quick stick there.
Yeah. And a big hack by Boyd. The chippiness is showing now with only 1:20 left. McGuire with the bounce shot goes over the net. Gonna be Scott's ball.
Could be a quick press time here by the Scots, I think, Nick. I think, time winding down, just reaching a minute left. I think they're really going to press and try to do something as quick as they can and as often as they can and try to do something here.
So here we go. Some Jets here by Sajat.
He gets the ball back and slows it down, but looks like he's looking to get a quick step.
It's great defense by Finlay. It keeps him right in front of him, keeps him square. 34 seconds left now in this game. Great D. It's a little pass there, I believe.
The Bulldogs just staying back, letting him work around the perimeter, trying to keep him from coming through.
Great move there by Bennett. As Finlay went for the big hit. Groves finds Finlay, but off the mark. And 4, 2, 1. And that's a game there. So his Bulldog team coming victorious, showing why they're number 2 in this league with a big 14-6 win. Got to give it up for the Scots team and their fans also. What a great community of fans they have here tonight.
It was.
Driving all that way for this game.
Props to them staying out here, staying by their team's side the entire game. Not once I didn't see a fan sit down and with their shoulders down, head down. They kept their heads high, kept cheering that team on. And, Alma played all together. I think I played a pretty well game. A couple mishaps here and there, and then Bulldogs just took the opportunities and the turnovers when they got them and stayed strong with those. And overall, it was a great game to watch, Nick. Glad to keep coming out here.
Yep. And a great game by this Bulldog team. Shout out to Mitch Bergen. Wing Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll see you at WOW. Show up whenever you want to. You get wings. So 14-6 Bulldogs as they will meet.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously, Dan. You're always by your word still. As now they'll face Albion on Saturday.
At Albion.
4 o'clock.
That'll be a great game
Make
to
sure you
watch.
guys watch the Bulldogs there, or even go on Twitter and follow them. AC Bulldogs. So 14-6 win for Bulldogs as they advance to the final MIAA. Nick Perez alongside
Alex Egan.
Go Bulldogs.